Movement 56. Now we're going to expand our rock waltz, and it's going to fill up 2 bars. And how are we going to do that? We're going to move the backbeat over to the next one. So now it'll be a 2-bar phrase. An unbelievable musical difference between the one previously and this one. It takes up 2 bars. It will affect songs you play and any bands that you happen to be in with a profound difference of rhythm. So you're really, really spreading things out. Check it out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3 and 1, 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 2 and 3 and 1. See how I was playing quarters on the hi-hat too instead of eighths? Options, 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 options. All sorts of different things you can do. And again, it feels good for me to play in tight like this instead of over here. I could have done it over here, but it feels good to play tight. Your body position will affect your groove. Sitting up, slashing down, playing in, playing more loose. All these things affect your groove. Okay, so there it is. A very simple thing. Now we get to play it with a song, and this is our tribute to Spinal Tap. We think this is what they would have written if they were playing a rock waltz today. Here you go. All right, here's a little surprise for you. Another rock waltz. This time we're going to swing it. It's not a shuffle. You'll hear the term shuffle thrown around like just crazy amount of times. But, you know, if you're on a gig and you hear somebody say, you know, shuffle it, it just means put a swing on it. That's all it means. You know, you don't want to get too hung up on the words. You know, sometimes leaders of bands don't know much about like grooves and rhythm as drummers do, and drummers get all like bent out of shape. But, you know, if somebody says the words to you, you know, put a little shuffle on it, that just means put a little swing on it. It works great. Now, let's see what we're going to do. We're going to swing this rock waltz. This is a great track. You guys are going to love practicing with this track. And it's also going to really start to look at some of those ghost things that we talked about, those ghost strokes. They have rhythmic value. So I'm going to set up my backbeat on the 2-bar phrase, the one of the second bar. I'm going to set it up with a little bit of a ghost thing. And you try that too. And it's also going to be in the bass drum. It's going to play like the broken triplet leading to the backbeat. It's a great sound. Here's what this sounds like. Ready? A 1, 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, hey. Hear that triplet? How about a grace? You know what I mean? Ghosts, grace, all sorts of fun. That's the way I'm playing it. Maybe you want to put a little bit, you know, different triplet in there. Try it. This is just one interpretation. Don't forget, I'm not trying to make little clones of Tommy Igoe. What I want you to do is take it and make it your own. Have fun, experiment, make a whole ton of mistakes, and just have fun. Here's this, and I'm going to have fun on this track. This is one of my favorite tracks on the DVD. Here you go. Okay, enough with the waltzes. We're on to groove 58. We're going to be playing some triplet grooves. Now, playing in triplets is a rounder, circular feeling than playing eighths, which are what I call more vertical. These are more circular. Everything about it. Just doing that can, cause mayhem with some drummers. So you got to really feel good about it. I was raised playing jazz and rock, so I have a natural affinity for triplets too. I love playing triplets. It's a very natural feeling for me. But for some other people, it's not as natural. You might have to work at it a little bit harder than somebody else. Who cares? Just, solve the problem and play lots of triplets. Okay, so check it out. Here's a little bit of a kind of a rock with some triplets up on the top. Nice and simple, right? It's like, like home cooking. Nothing too fancy. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing really too fancy going on there at all, right? And you also know I'm playing with the butts of my stick. I do that a lot. Sometimes I play with the tips. Sometimes I play with the butts. Sometimes I use, match. Sometimes I use traditional. Don't get hung up on, a lot of times drummers get like, oh, you got to use a certain grip. You have to use it this way. You have to use this. This is better than this. This is better. No, it's not. It is not. It's only what's best for you. That's all that matters. You're not going to be playing on a gig and playing a really stinking groove, and the bass player is going to look at you and go, wow, your groove stinks, but I love your traditional grip. It's not going to happen. Okay? So just do what's right for you, whatever feels good, to make the music the best it could possibly be. This is a simple groove. We're going to do like a little 50s doo-wop thing, I think, on the slow one. That was a lot of fun for us to record. And then the fast one gets into more of a rock thing. Let's see what you guys do with it. And don't forget, make it your own variations. Have fun.